Hey y'all, today we are doing Lily's bath routine. So we just went on a walk yesterday and she just got rained on. Like, her fur, I'm sure you can tell, is very wet, and that's not good. So I was going to wait till today actually to give her a bath, but I just didn't want to wait because we just cleaned her room and I didn't want her to get all wet in her new room. Plus, I've been in a bunch of rain before and it's just not fun with being wet all the time. Anyways, so she was just in her room while we prepare her bath. So first I just kind of turned on the water and just cleaned out the bathtub because it was a little dirty, honestly, and I wanted to be sure that it at least cleaned her and not just and not just her soaking in dirty water, which is not what I wanted. So that's what I did for a little while. Just so y'all know, Lily hates baths. Doesn't mind the rain, but hates baths. If it's raining outside and she chooses to go out in the rain, she doesn't care. But if I make her go out in the rain, like for example, if she had to go to the bathroom or something and it was raining, just happened to be raining, then yeah, she wouldn't want to go just because I'm telling her to do it. But sometimes she decides to do it on her own. But this time with baths, it's not her thing. She hates it. Anyways, so I stopped the drain so then it could plug in the water, and I made sure the water wasn't too hot because that's really important. It's good that it's comfortable for her, but I don't want it to be like blazing hot to where she's just not comfortable anymore. But the water fills really fast, and this is the shampoos that I use. That one just now that I showed you, I think is better than this one. I use both in my baths, but I truly think the other one is better because it gets rid of any smells too. Also, this brush is a lifesaver. When I'm pushing the button right there, that gets the hair that's on the brush off, so you can kind of just take it off. Sorry, it's kind of hard because it almost fell in there, but I was holding my phone and I was trying to get it off, but anyways, you get the point though. I think it's a really good brush. It got so much hair off of Lily yesterday actually. But yeah, I think it's so useful. Definitely my go-to thing for her. So yeah. I also have a cup there. I don't know if y'all saw it, but yeah, I use that just to rinse her and stuff. Now, I got her out of her room and I put her in the bathroom. She already knows what's coming, and I wanted to pet her to make sure she knew I still loved her regardless of whether I make her take a bath or not. She's not too hard to get in the bath. It's almost kind of painful because I don't like forcing animals to do things, but this is a good force thing. So, yeah. But, I think she was really good for this bath, though she continuously tried to get out. Yeah, that was kind of funny, but it was just annoying at first because she wants to get out so bad. But anyways, I always start off each bath with rinsing her. Even though she was already pretty wet, she was like where she's wet, but she's not soaked, and I need her soaked, so then the soap rubs in better. But that's usually what I start off with. I started off with the soap that I don't like as much. That shampoo is pretty good. Like I said, it's just, I think the other one's better, honestly. But, yeah, so I had to rinse her, and sorry, y'all, I had to move the camera a bunch of times because it was getting crazy. I had to rinse her again because it took me so long to move the camera. Yeah, so don't mind all that. Like I said, don't forget, I'm very new at this, and it'll become better with practice, I promise. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I really thought y'all could see me better with this. Y'all can't really see her that well, but just know I'm putting the shampoo on her back, and I'm trying to scrub her. I was trying to move her a bit so then y'all could see, so y'all can see a little bit better now. But anyways, it's important to me that she gets scrubbed really well because she's trying to hide right there. Sorry, I knew she wasn't going to be able to be seen right there, but I had to take my chance to get her scrubbed. But yeah, see how I'm scrubbing her really well, like digging my fingers in her fur. Not hard, but enough to where it gets all that dirt or whatever could possibly be in her just out. Gets that coat clean. And personally, I think both shampoos are useful. I think this one cleans better, but the other one definitely gets rid of the smell. I truly believe that it's very important to do both. So I scrubbed her for a long time because I kept worrying that I didn't get all of her, because I had to get some water on her belly at one point because the soap was not getting on her belly for some reason. And I got out at one point because the cup fell off the bathtub, and Lily took that as a moment of just kind of a moment of like where I was going away, and she took that as, well, I'm going to get out of the bathtub while she's gone. But yeah, I did rinse her off after that because I thought she was pretty scrubbed. At this point in the bath, then I don't feel it's necessary to do an extra good rinse just because I'm literally about to shampoo her again. So I don't feel it's that necessary to do that good of a job with the rinse. But next, I used that other shampoo that I really like, and I had to take some water on her neck there because it was just getting dry for some reason. This one I scrubbed in really well because I knew this was her last opportunity to be just clean. And I really think that this one takes away the smell. I know I've said that a lot, but I mean, this one does just such a good job. So I would suggest either brand. Personally, the second one, as I've mentioned several times. But yeah, I just love it so much. And I know it probably doesn't matter, but it foams up. And I don't know why. It makes me think that it's cleaning better because I can see it more. But yeah, and I'm surprised she let me clean her tail earlier, what it just showed, because she's very sensitive with her tail. So I was trying to be as gentle as I could because she hates it when people touch her tail. So yeah. But I suppose she was already giving up. But yeah. Yeah. But even for a 5-year-old pug, she has a lot of fight in her. I mean, y'all have no idea what I had to go through to get her like this. Because I had to get her still first. But this is just what I caught on camera. But it was crazy. But yeah, now I just have to rinse her really good. As you can see, I'm sliding my hand down her back as I'm pouring the water. So you may or may not notice that there's a line of soap every time I pour the water. And I'm just trying to get all that water along with the soap just out, almost like squeezing a sponge, but you're just kind of running your hand along the line of her body. It gets the water out. And yeah, I find that her chest is so much harder to get water off of. See what I did just now? I'm trying to get the soap off her chest. It's so hard because, like, yeah. And right there, I think she got water up her nose, and I was kind of scared for her because I thought that she couldn't breathe. So yeah, it's kind of a breed thing with that one. She was fine, of course, but it's kind of a breed thing since she already can't breathe and then you get water up your nose. It's like, yeah, it's not the most pleasant thing in the world. So I had to pat her back several times to make sure she was okay. But yeah, once I gave her a pet, she was fine. I did another rinse after that, another couple rinses, and after that, not much happened, honestly. I had to make sure that all the soap got out of her fur, and I did do this thing afterwards where I take the cup full of water, like I did, and I stick her paws in there to kind of clean them, and I just scrub them a bit around, and yeah. But I really believe that this actually helps because, when you think about it, her paws are in the soapy water, and I know I'm just putting them back in, but, like, it helps me get to scrub them a bit more. I feel like it actually does help, so if y'all are looking for a good way to clean your dog's paws, then that would be very useful, I feel like. So, the back paws were a little bit more of a struggle because, as you can probably tell, her butt is right up against the bath wall at one point, and it was hard. But yeah, and then with her other back paw, she just stepped right into that cup and she put all her weight in it, and yeah. And here is where my mom comes into the bathroom and gets and becomes Lily's new distraction. But Lily does pretty good with her. Honestly, she jumps up once, like you saw, but I don't think she had much of a reaction other than, of course, another jump. Yeah, so I kind of take that back a little bit, but I was trying to get her to sit, and I was telling her, good girl, because, it's not all the time that she's good. But this is where I'm letting her out. She flies over that bathtub. She's actually pretty good at getting in and out. Well, I want to say out rather than in, because I usually have to pick her up and put her in. And this is the towel bonanza. It's crazy. I have to rub her really well with the towel because it's very important that I get her really dry. And do I use this as my only drying method? No, I do not. Actually, I do use the blow dryer as well, and not a dog blow dryer, if that's even a thing. I don't know if it is a thing. Let me know if it is a thing, because I would consider getting one if it is. But I just use a regular person blow dryer. And honestly, it works pretty well. Like, if I have it on low and then I do it on warm a bit. I usually do it on cool to get her used to it at first, and then I do it to warm, and for a little bit of time I do it hot, and then I usually go back to warm because it's just so much easier. Lily it's like a rodeo when I'm trying to get her with the towel. It's crazy. She just wants to run, and she gets this thing where if she's wet, she just gets so much energy for some reason. And I'm just like, what? Where did all this come from? And there she goes, shaking again. Yeah. But she's pretty good, though. Honestly, overall, if I had to reflect on this, I want to say that she was actually a lot better than she usually is. But yeah, she looked very clean. And now I'm getting out the blow dryer, the evil blow dryer. She didn't do too bad when I first brought it out, but when I got the camera more, then she kind of freaked out. But, yeah, I think she did really good overall once I got her under control. This is where she was a lot more under control. I had to kind of chase her around a bit. But then she finally just sat for me, and I was so proud. Because she doesn't do that a lot. I mean, she does when I blow dry her whenever I do that. But, I mean, to think that she only gets baths usually like twice a month-ish. I do it like every other Sunday. But she did not do too bad this time. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out, even though I had to work my butt off to get her to chill out. But, yeah, like I said, usually I do baths on Sundays for her, but this time I just had to do it on Saturday because it was just raining, and I really did not want her to have to just be in the rain forever. But yeah, she did so good. I did figure out this new drying method where if you take the brush that I showed y'all earlier and you brush your dog's fur the wrong way instead of with your fur, like where it's supposed to be, and you just like blow dry that part and then brush it back down again. Just blow dry it for a second. It blow dries so easy, and this is the result of that. It actually looks like she didn't even get a bath at all. Like, I mean, I'm not saying she looks dirty. She looks clean, but I'm saying that her fur actually looks really dry and healthy, and I love that about her. I had to give her a little bit of more of a brush down after I was finished blow drying, which did turn out pretty good. She stayed still most of the time, but I did kind of have to chase her around a bit, as you can probably tell, as I have to move around again. But I really like how she turned out. She just did so good. She behaved decently well. I'm very proud of her with that. And the bath actually just turned out so good. Her coat looks so shiny and healthy and pretty. And she felt so soft. And yeah. But that method I was talking about, it actually works. I'm sure y'all already knew about that. But if y'all didn't, you should try it on your own dog. I can't prove that it works on other breeds because I only have ever had a pug. But I can say that it works with her. I was trying to get her to sit, and she did so good. Look at that healthy little pug. She did so good. I love her so much. I hope y'all enjoyed. But yeah, I hope to do more videos like this in the future, and I can't wait to do that. But yeah, I'm just so proud of how everything turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing our bath routine, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!